What's going on, guys? It's Cameron here, back at it again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. It's been since, I don't know, I can't remember the last video I've posted. It's been over a month, I know that for sure. I haven't posted in 2020 yet. So welcome to the new year, guys. I finally decided, let's make a video. I gotta show you the progress on all my tanks. I gotta show you the updates I want to do for this year coming forward. And I got some new things that I want to do, new things I want to try, and I'm really excited for the new updates I want to do on these tanks. So let's get started with the 36-gallon Beaufront aquarium. Alright, so a quick update on this tank. This is my 36-gallon Beaufront aquarium. Really this year the only changes I really plan on doing is upping the Black Phantom Tetra to about 8 to 10. There's about 5 or 6 in there right now. I'm thinking more closer to 10 just to give them a more larger school. They do school real well with the skirt tetra in here. I'm probably going to keep them around the same size, maybe add one more to up it to about 7. Keep the Corys around 7 as well. Let's see, anything else I really want to do? Oh, I was thinking about adding a Bolivian ram in here as maybe like the centerpiece fish, or possibly even a pair of them. Or let me know what you think I should do for a centerpiece fish. Maybe even a gourami would be pretty cool. Maybe like a pearl gourami, I don't know. But I do want to kind of get into that more cichlid type, and I think a Bolivian ram will look really nice in here. It almost has the same body shape as all the skirt tetra and Black Phantom tetra in a way. Similar, not 100% the same. So with the planning, I don't know, this has never really grown on me right here. It's just I put it in there and it's doing really well there. I mean, there is some algae, but like I said, I haven't done maintenance on this tank. I might have to end up cutting back most of those leaves anyways, so it might shrink it down in size. All the Crypt Pechi and Crypt Winty is doing great besides the algae. And the Spiralis is finally kicking back into shape, growing back over there. It's actually growing a lot thicker in that corner over there. There is some in this corner, but I might have to move all of it and push it in that corner because it's not doing so well over here behind the driftwood. That's about it for this tank. I don't have any other plans for it, but I probably will end up having to take everything out to clean it really well. And then I might even add some extra substrate of some sort, or just give it a little more fresh substrate, and definitely add some root tabs to help the plants grow. But other than that, that's it for this tank. We're gonna move on to my other 2 tanks and then down to the pond. Alright guys, so this is a little mess right now. Not moving anything around at the moment. As you can see, the 10-gallon tank has been taken over by algae and pest snails. Rasboras are still in there. The Spike, I have not told y'all this, but Spike did pass away a few weeks ago. I haven't posted on him in months, pretty much because he had a tumor, and it just got worse and worse, and he finally just started he was doing fine, eating right, swimming fine. Anytime I went up to the tank, he was still active. So from what I read on the internet, there's not much you can really do. You can do a surgery on it, but they said as long as he's eating right and swimming right, hey, just let kind of nature take its course. So that's really what I did. One night I saw him, he just all of a sudden, like the first, like I saw him one day, fed him, he was fine. The next day he was not looking good at all, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be it. And pretty much I woke up the next morning to see how he was doing, and he was just laying dead in the front of the tank. So that was really upsetting. It was my first beta to really croak on me. Really sad, but things happen, and you just gotta move on from it. So not much you can do all the time. I did have them for over a year. Their lifespan isn't that much longer than that, and I don't know how Odie was when I got him. from the pet store. So this tank, actually, with all that said, this tank is actually going to be changed up a bit. I'm actually going to probably rip it down, and I have a water box aquarium that's going to probably go here. It's a 10-gallon, and I'm probably going to do a high-tech tank with that. So that's really what I'm excited about, because I've not done a high-tech tank. I'm really mad because this scape looks really nice in here, but all the algae's taken over, and really the pest snails. But the snails are taken over because I have not done maintenance on the tank. So this is pretty much what will happen to your tank if you don't do maintenance and keep up with maintenance. Once you got some snails, they will just keep going. So this was the 6-gallon frog tank. I kind of just tore it out as of right now because the other day I actually got a message from somebody that I sold plants to in the past, and they were moving and they couldn't take care of their fish. So this right here is the new addition to the family. His name's Rocky. He loves making bubble nests in this area. The other day he had one really big, probably half the size over here. I mean, it was probably like quadruple the size of this thing. But I did add the frogs into here. So there's Fred and Francine in here. They're doing their thing. I don't know what that was. You just saw them just fall down like that. This was the filter and light combo that it came with. So that's why there's this hole right here. It's supposed to kind of do this spiral thing. This is an 8.8 gallon tank. So they were in a 6-gallon. The frogs were in a 6-gallon long. Now they're in an 8.8. I'm most likely going to end up bringing Rocky into the 10-gallon when I set it up as the high-tech tank, just because I think he will look really good in there. And then I will keep this tank up for the frogs, probably add another 1 or 2 just to have them in here. They're actually a little hungry. I think they like this tank a lot. This tank really isn't that scaped either. It actually came with the leaf and that block right there. So I kind of just left those in there for him since he's been in those, and that's been in his aquarium. But I just threw whatever really was left in the 6-gallon frog tank, just kind of threw it in there, planted it around. That's all the driftwood from it. They actually like this little driftwood right here that I just threw in there. I've seen the frogs in there going back and forth. I've even seen this guy in there. He finally started eating a little bit of beef heart, so that was really cool. He's kind of scared of me. So I have the filter going that was actually on the 6-gallon. I just threw that on there real quick because I didn't have time to mess with this one, and I still haven't had time to mess with it yet. So everything's pretty much how it was. This is gonna get moved, of course, eventually. I just wanted to show you. This is what it was. The 2 frogs were in this, and now they're in this nice cubed tank. I need to add some water to it. But it's looking good for the most part. The frogs, like I said, love it. They haven't messed with Rocky. Rocky hasn't messed with them. They're great roommates for now, especially when you keep the frogs full and happy. They're actually, I haven't fed them yet, which is why they're so active at the front. I still feed them bloodworms every other day, and then beef heart the other days I don't feed them the bloodworms. So that's actually the biggest update that I have right now. The pond's still doing great, so let's go check that out and see what it looks like. Alright, so here's the pond. It's still doing great. I haven't fed them yet, so they'll probably come to the top as soon as they see me and they know I'm here. I'm trying to move this leaf out of the way. There they are. Yellow still doing great in here. Look at all those fry. It's insane how many fry there are. This pond is doing amazing. I'm telling you that right now. Plants are doing great. Look at that. They go crazy. And all I'm feeding them really right now is treat mix. I sometimes randomly will come down here with some bloodworms that's left over from the other feedings that I feed. But for the most part, all I'm doing is feeding them a little bit of this throughout. Give them a little more. There you go. It's good enough. All the fry. I like it because there's small pieces in here for the fry, and then there's a good enough amount of big pieces that the bigger ones are able to pick up those. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Ding that notification bell and swim over to that like button. I really appreciate all y'all support, comments, likes. If you didn't like the video, dislike it. I don't care. Either way, it helps me out, helps me grow this channel. So thanks for watching, and again, I'll see y'all on the next one.